which they play the game.
Yeah, they might be number 8 on offense, but I bet they're not 8 in offensive shooting average. You know, they're right up there where it counts. The key to another key to Whitehall, I think, is number 1 in foul shooting. I'm talking fouls to prison. And, you know, when you're shooting around 70% in high school, you know that 7 out of 10 times you're going to get fouled. If they shoot 21 tonight, hey, you know they're going to make 15 or 16. That's another thing Central can't afford. Central can't give up the early lead, because this is the atmosphere where Whitehall will sit on it, because someone's in the stand watching them to play Friday night again, you know, and they'll just go to a nice, safe, secure game, spread it out, get fouled, and go to the line and make them.
All right, let's take a look at the Whitehall starters. As we said, they're simply number 1 in the league in scoring. They've got a good balance in the top 2 with Janicola and Joseph, Tusto and Lesko, and Lasick is 4th in the league in 3. Matt Ghost is 9th in the league in 3. As a team, they're number 1 in the league. They're shooting up the 3, and they're number 1 by a rather wide margin. They're almost twice as many as Central can get. Dick, it's going to take, I think, a tremendous effort here by Central Catholic tonight to win this ballgame.
Oh, absolutely. They're going to have to play above their abilities right now, and certainly above what we've seen before. But I think another matter that should worry Central and Whitehall opponents is how strong Lopez comes. Senior night at Whitehall, so Lasick doesn't start, even under Classic. Still just goes out and very totally absorbs the offense. He is coming on so strong. He almost hit a triple-double down at Coachville. You know, playing away from home on a Monday night. Stokes is a force to be worried about.
Almost like he had to say that. Lesko, of course, did not play against Coachville. He was ill that evening. He is going to play tonight. We believe he's going to start the ball game. Tip-off coming away. Whitehall Central is starting to get very important in semifinal action. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
What are you doing up there? Well, I always wanted to go for a ride on one of these, and while I was here at AB's Car Care Center, getting my machine lubed, oil, and filled, I thought I'd give it a try. Now I can't get down. They won't give you that an AB's Car Care Center from before. They literally won't give it because you have. Stop the ride, Fred. Just get me down. Hey, and another thing is you have good ratings on your belly. It looks like you belong up there. Oh, you're a riot. A regular riot. Car Care Plus at ABE Car Care Center.
You're feeling good because you're at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar. They're cooking riblets in the kitchen and the chicken starts to sizzle. The salads are cold, but the heaters are hot. And everything else is just too cool. Things are just falling into place. So you settle back and say, hey, people are fun, the food is hot. The place is cooking.
Great food, come into Willie Joe's. Choose from a menu that includes steak sandwiches, burgers, and of course, that famous Willie Joe's hot dog, an Allentown tradition for over 45 years. Daily specials include steamed clams at just $2.95 per dozen. You just can't miss when you stop in at Willie Joe's. So you'll find a richer match when you stop in at either Willie Joe's Allentown location, 446 North 15th Street, or 2407 Lehigh Street.
More than anything, Phoebe Cooper wanted a best friend.
I can't imagine where she came from.
What she got was her worst nightmare.
How did you do it?
Poison Ivy.
We can all be together now. We can all be a family.
Get the hit without the hassle on Viewers Choice Pay-Per-View.
We're at courtside and we're just about ready for the introduction of our starting lineup. It'll be Central Catholic, the first ones out, as they will be the visiting team in tonight's ball game. They are the lower of the 2 seeds. First out will be Greg Spang, a 5'9" senior. Spang is averaging 11.4 points per ball game. Gabe Lewis, number 32, a 6'3" sophomore, 13.9. He said ninth in the league in scoring. John Drake, number 44, a 6'3" sophomore, 11.2 a game. 52 is Bob Miller, 6'4" senior, 8.4 a game. And 53, Bob Thatcher, 6'4" senior, 7.4 a game. Central coached by Rick Baxter. He's in that pile somewhere. Gilbert Stevens with Bruin. And Drew Geary, the other assistant coaches. For Whitehall, 24 is Keith Jenicola, a 6-foot senior, 3.2 a game. As you look at Rich Baxter. 30 is Matt Zoak, 6'3 senior, 10 a game. 32 Pete Lasicki, 6'4 junior, 20.2 a game. That is the best in the East Penn Conference. 34 is Chad Cutco, 6'1 senior, 5.8 points per ball game. And Mark Cutco is not starting. Number 50, Steve Raisley is in there, the 6'4 sophomore, 2.3 per game. Ron Hassler is the head coach, his 10th year as the head coach. Jerry Redoka, Dennis Lobb, and Glenn Noack are the assistants. There's the three men in black and white going down.
For Eric Dodge, our fine sponsor, we remind you that they want to prove that bigger is not better. With over 60 years of experience in the automotive business, Eric Dodge still provides his customers with friendly, personal, hometown dealership service. Greg Dodge can meet all your automotive needs. A great selection of new Dodge cars, trucks, vans, with quality local used vehicles. For a clean deal, come to Bath, north of Route 22 on Route 512 in Bath. Enjoy a friendly, personal buying experience, quality, affordable service. Rarick Dodge for the cleanest of deals.
A little bit of strategy in the opening tip-off already, Gary. It was Lasicki jumping against Drayton. Drayton got the tap, but Cusco made the steal. Man did step in front, smart move.
Dick Raisley in there in place of Leschko.
Well, they didn't lose.
Raisley had a good ball game the other night.
Yeah, and almost double figure in the board, so they didn't lose a beat with Raisley in there at Coachville.
Whitehall with ball movement. They get the ball down inside, slapped away from Zoak. He gets the ball back. 24 is Jenicola. He'll play catch out front with Cusco. Well, match against the matchstick.
Yeah, and so far they've also extended it when Lasicki's in the air or Zoak's in the area.
There's the jump shot from Zoak on the outside. That does not go. That was Cusco.
That was
Sorry
Cusco.
about that. Dick, I'll ask you the question that seems rather obvious right now. Is it tough to play offensively against the match when you played the match defensively all your life?
Not really, Gary. It depends how you want to play that offense. If you want to play the patient offense, and you just saw a prime example there, 1 minute and 4 seconds of cleaning it around, then it's easy to play. If you want to play up-tempo, then the match is going to destroy your theory.
We've taken a minute and a half off the clock already. We've taken one shot in the ball game. There's the second one. Dick, you said it might be a key for Miller or Fatzinger. Miller comes up big early.
That's a key, because if Miller doesn't come up big, then we're going to see another person in his place, as we did the other night, Gary, when you saw Mike Smith come in and play so many minutes.
2-0 Central. Lasicki with a basketball, drops it down to Raisley. Whitehall loses the basketball. The pass at the foot of Jenicola. He didn't have much room to work with. The ball went out of bounds. Turnover against the Zephyrs. 2-0 Central, 6:05 on the clock, first quarter. Spang directing traffic. Knocked out of bounds. Turnover Central. So the turnovers are even at 1 apiece.
Possessions are going to be so infrequent tonight that you really got to cherish them, Gary.
Dick, we've already, in 2 minutes, have seen a totally different kind of basketball game than our quarterfinal action on Monday night. Way outside, Lasicki. It won't go. Side of rim, other side of rim, doesn't go, out of bounds. Whitehall basketball. All right, having a little technical problem with Dick Tracy's microphone. From the outside, in the corner, that shot won't go. That shot taken by Zoak. So Whitehall is 0 for 3 from the field. Just alert our director that Dick's microphone not working. 5 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Gee, Dick, you take a couple minutes out of a ball game last night, and right away they turn you off. I don't think that's fair. Jump shot by Fatzinger. That won't go off the iron. Batzinger goes and gets the ball back. And the score remains 2-0 in favor of the green and gold of Central Catholic. Batzinger gets the ball over Raisley, comes up short. There's Rashawn Drayton to follow. 4-0 Central. All right, we've got some sound now.
Oh, boy, they got 11 calls while I was out there. Best thing that happened to the show, they said.
We're going to get our first foul of the basketball game. Lasicki with a missed shot, and then we get a foul inside on Central Catholic. The foul is going to be on Drayton. That's his first, team's first. At the foul line is Steve Raisley. Raisley on the season, Dick, has not been to the foul line all that much. He's 7 out of 13, 54%.
Yeah, he's 2 out of 5 in the league. You know, it's still, that's a tough spot for a sophomore to be in. But they got so much expectations for this. I'll tell you, they got 3 guys, a sophomore, junior, and a senior that can all play in the post. Kid comes up with 2 conversions.
So Raisley erases the goose egg for Whitehall. Then it took them about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to do it. They trail by a 4-2 score. Greg Spang gets the ball quickly down the floor. Whitehall methodically goes into their matchup D.
Boy, that was a big Drayton rebound and kick back in last time down, Gary.
That's where he can kill you on that quick vertical leap. Nice pass inside. Miller, there's a good block, but we have a foul before that, and I think it's going to be on Matt Zoe.
Miller's had 2 possessions and made 2 great offensive moves both times.
We'll get another look at it, see if we can pick up the foul. This is a great pass by Spang. Dick, it's obvious Central has done a lot of work offensively against the match.
Look at this, another fine move. I thought that he didn't like sitting the other night, Gary.
That was Bobby Miller, got it about 8 feet away from the hoop, turned around and dropped it through. Miller with 4 of the 6. Cusco down in the corner, Zoke out of the corner. That won't go. Raisley's there, it's in. Great second, Dick.
I'll tell you, he cleared the body out nicely, picked off and kicked it back in. They're fighting for a championship. They're zeroed from the field, Gary. Here comes a sophomore replacement, and he's possibly scoring all first spot.
There you see the recipient of a good bounce off the rim, Dick. The rebound came out far. Drayton had position, but it came out over his head. Raisley takes advantage. Raisley with 5. Whitehall with 5. We have a foul call. I think it's going to be on Giannicola.
Whitehall with the pressure off the made basket. I'm not happy. I'm not sure they're happy with the tempo, Gary. They might want to see it upkeep a little bit. 2-2-1 with a little matching, like the double.
The Wallace walk could not stop his momentum.
The pressure part of it in the forecourt is almost a disguise. They want to create tempo, make them run faster, and do things as you just saw, a turnover.
So that one works to perfection. Whitehall has an opportunity to take their first lead of the ball game. They trail by 1.
Oh, baby.
There's Peter. In and out. Whitehall has missed 4 3 opportunities from their 2 best shooters.
The last time Zope was open in the corner, this time Lasicki open at the top. That's not going to happen too often.
2:45 to go first period. It's been a quick one. There's LaWillis, no harm, no foul. Rebound controlled by Matt Zope.
Wasn't 6 feet 1/2 inch. It went up that time. Boy, he's got it.
We talk about Drayton's vertical leaps. Matt Zope certainly has strong legs. Zope thought about it, doesn't take it. Cusco does. That won't go. Raisley inside. Double pump won't go. Batzinger with a rebound.
Shot conversion uncharacteristic for Whitehall. I didn't say shot selection, shot conversion.
It is uncharacteristic, Dick. They're 1 out of 9. That's not typical Whitehall shooting. Perimeter passing by Central Catholic. Going away on the move. Lasicki has the ball stopped away picks it up anyway. Lisicki inside. On the pass from Zoe.
Well, that's two opportunities, Gary, off forced turnovers, and they capitalize on this one to take the lead. Their first lead at the 1.5-minute mark of the first quarter.
7-6, Whitehall. Screen by Fatzinger. Down to the corner of the Willis for three.
That's great play. Something to look at this kid. I say, I don't care what the clock says, you hit it.
So he did hit it. 9-7 is the score. 1 minute and 8 seconds to go. So trying his third three. Doesn't go.
What they're doing, Gary, they're running a little old screen and hitting the ball to the corner, and Zoke's wide open in that attempt.
He's 9th in the league in threes. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Lisicki 0 for 2 tonight on the three-point opportunity. Central's going to hold for a last shot. Central has the 2-point lead. And Greg Spang looks at the coach.
What you want your point guard to do is hold it. Don't pass it. Make the defense commit from the middle. And boy, that's going to open a whole lane for you if you want to do something with the ball before the clock runs out.
Spang directing traffic. Whitehall coming out. We got a walking violation against the Willis. Rich Maxson can't believe it.
That's why you keep the ball in the net.
Let's see what Whitehall does for a last shot. Motion offense is the call by the Zephyrs. They'll look for Lisicki. He's being picked up in the match. So stolen away by Drake. Spang, 8 seconds on the clock. Spang down the floor to the hoop. Spang's fouled by Zote, his second. So 2 fouls on Drayton, 2 fouls on Zote, 2 very important cogs in both.
I'll tell you, pretty good defensive play by Drayton. Great anticipation.
Zote turned his back, and Drayton was there to take advantage. Final 4. Looks like Central is going to have the first quarter lead.
Well, this is where they won it the other night, there in the foul line. Down at the end, what was it, 11 out of 12 or something?
Central's forced Whitehall Dick to take a lot of long jump shots. They're not making them. 2 out of 11. Spang gives Central their biggest lead of the night. It's a 4-point lead. Quickly up the floor. Cusco. That will not go. It did hit the rim, but did not drop. A surprise here early. Central 11. Whitehall 7. Stay with us. We'll be back.
You've had an automobile accident and you need the Fender dentist now. Supreme Auto Body will tow your car from the scene of the accident back to Supreme. You'll get a free estimate of repairs by one of the staff of licensed auto appraisers. Supreme can also provide you immediately with a rental car while your car is being repaired. Supreme deals directly with all insurance companies to give you hassle-free service and a written warranty. The Supreme team is celebrating over 60 years of automotive excellence, and Supreme Auto Body is AAA approved. Trust your car to Mike Fonzone, the Fender dentist at Supreme Auto Body.
Some home equity lenders tease you with low introductory rates. Not the Money Store. Right now, we're offering qualified homeowners fixed-rate home equity loans as low as 8%. That means after 90 days, your low rate would be 8%. And after 2 years, just 8%. At the Money Store, we guarantee your low fixed rate will never go up. Apply right now. 1-800-LOAN-YES. The Money Store, where America goes for money.
Appreciate you taking care of this extra paperwork. It really means a lot to know you have such caring and considerate people working for you.
Heartfelt comments from just 2 of our satisfied customers. For healthcare at home, many choose Hartsville's Pharmacy and Home Health Care. We offer care and attention in your home by providing one-stop shopping for your pharmacy and home equipment needs. Just call for a free pamphlet listing our services. Whenever you have a need for home medical equipment and pharmacy services, request Hartsville. You can talk to us.
Has a nice ring to it.
Son, we're going to a ball game.
Yeah, give me the whole thing. I'll take the whole package. Okay. Set me up.
This half of the East Bend Conference semifinal is sponsored in part by the Allentown Sports Medicine Clinic. The Allentown Sports Medicine is proud to provide medical support and on-the-field athletic training services. They're located in West Allentown. Allentown Sports Medicine has been caring for Lehigh Valley athletes for over 12 years. Allentown Sports Medicine, superior care with individualized attention. Dick, when was the last time you saw a Whitehall team shoot 18%?
Yeah, that's, you know, you certainly do want to credit. I want to credit Central's defense because they are matching guys. But Hassler's cutting a lot of guys through, getting the screen and getting open shot. It's certainly uncharacteristic of the Zeps to be missing those shots. But at the other end, Gary, how about Central? Lou Wallace in his natural element, he's the shooter. You got the green light. Spain control it, Drayton get inside, and Miller play aggressive, like the way he's playing.
And they're doing it well. They're shooting 57%, 4 for 7. Whitehall 2 out of 12 in the ball game. Lewis, 4-3. Follows through, can't get it to drop. Zoke is there for the rebound. It's Janicola, Zoke, Lasicki, Cusco, and Raisley. No subs for either ball club. Out there for Central is Spang and Drayton and Fattinger, Miller, and Lewis. Jump shot out of the corner. That won't go. In and out for Janicola. Dick, the rims aren't giving him anything. A throw by Spang doesn't go. Fattinger. Jump off. Never see a foul with anybody laying on the floor.
No. I'll tell you, Greg Spang would just love to have that possession back. Don't say anything, Coach. I know I did. I'm not even going to look over that way, he says.
You don't think Rich liked that shot?
Oh. Well, we're not still sure it was a shot.
11-7, the possession arrow gives the ball to Whitehall. We're inside of 7 minutes, second period. They've kept the ball out of Lasicki's hands quite a bit. Shot by Zoke, doesn't go.
Boy, Drayton Borden on that weak side. See, what's nice about the pace of the game for both teams, Gary, they haven't even fought sub yet. Physically, no one's drained. You don't have to do a lot of thinking out there in this type of game, but you can really relax a lot.
Zoke has to be a little frustrated at this point. Hasn't been able to put the ball in the basket. That shot, for some reason, didn't go for Drayton. It had every intention of dropping. It wouldn't drop. Dick, you don't think Dean Godopoulos was out there tightening up the rims today, do you? Pete back outside.
What you look for the Zepps to do, Gary, is start driving against this thing now. If you're not confident with perimeter, then go inside and start to play the dribble game.
I tell you, the defense by Central is only giving up the long shot. Whitehall's not hitting it. Pete doesn't hit it. Drayton on the move.
He's going to double figures and rebound.
Central is obviously not inclined to run either, Dick. There was an opportunity to push it off. They didn't do it.
Gary, they love this thing.
11-7 Central.
Get in there. Your brother needs a rest.
Dick just yelling to people going by.
That's
They're
Chris
bothering
Drayton,
him. Drayton, no.
Oh, it might be a no.
Out of bounds. Central basketball.
What's that called? An incidental contact?
It is from here. It isn't out there.
Here we got our first subs for the Zephyrs, Gary. Leschko is in.
Big Mark Leschko, 6'6" senior, 7.8 a game in the ball game.
And James for Janicola.
Billy James, 6'2" senior, 2 points a ball game, number 44. Whitehall trying to find some offensive answers here. They can't shoot the basketball tonight. Out of bounds. It's Central ball.
Well, you know why James is in, Gary, because they say we're getting the room for a three, and they expect him to be the lad to be the one to kick it.
Whitehall has now gone 3:05 in this period without a score. They went 3:10 in the first period before they scored. LeWillis driving on Lisicki, gets it outside to Spang. Back to LeWillis. He wanted that shot. Instead goes inside, drops it. Gabe LeWillis.
As we said, not exactly the most polished performer, but he gets the job done. Oh, does he get the job done.
So the Zaps have to be getting a little nervous here. They're down by 6. They can't seem to find a hole in the basket.
You know, Gary, when you play at the pace, both teams are playing offense, it actually makes the match more effective. Because you don't have to upbeat it, up-tempo it, or, you know, really run the spots. You can slide the way the zone was meant to be played.
Shot by Cusco wouldn't fall. Drayton baseline, yeah.
Well, I guess he said I was due after the last one coming out.
I hope we have that replay. I'll tell you, you talk about a game of inches. 15-7, 3:44 to go. We'll take a look at it. Oh, we're going to look at it now. Drayton has 2 fouls, and Zoke has 2 fouls. Was there a foul? 15-7. Think about it. We'll be back.
Gus's Crossroads Inn invites you and your family to sample the all-new dinner specials. Treat yourself to a selection of mouth-watering seafood or fresh-cut made-to-order steaks. And don't forget the daily happy hour with Greek hors d'oeuvres, Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. Gus and Eleni provide only the finest Greek wines, home-baked breads and pastries, and the Valley's best-tasting Greek foods. That's Gus's Crossroads Inn and Family Restaurant off Route 378 Bethlehem. Open 7 days for lunch and dinner.
Car buyers, beware the hooks that get car buyers cooked. Have you seen the ad some dealers run with a low price? That's the hook. Then comes the disclaimer at the bottom of the TV screen in type so small nobody has any idea what it says. That's the part that gets you cooked. Here at Lehigh Valley Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Suzuki, this is our only disclaimer. Simply add tax and tags, price includes any rebates. That's it. So if you don't want to get hooked or cooked, come to Lehigh Valley Ford, Honda, Hyundai, Suzuki.
Ever since this country began, newspapers like this one have been the heart and soul of the communities they serve, providing news and jobs to the people who live there. But now the big phone companies want to make front-page news by getting into businesses other than their own. And that could cost us more than higher phone bills. It could cost us jobs and even shut down newspapers and other local businesses. Keep the phone companies in the phone business. Call now to make sure they don't hang up on jobs in your hometown.
The all-new Northampton self-service car wash on Route 329 in Northampton is now open. Stop in and experience a state-of-the-art car wash that's easily accessible. Open 24 hours a day, and they have everything to clean your car and preserve its finish. It also has an extra high-pressure truck wash. The Harhard family is proud to provide you with the area's premier self-service car wash. Come into the Northampton self-service car wash and treat your car to a wash this week. Dick, a Whitehall timeout?
Yeah, but it wasn't a panic timeout, Gary. It wasn't. Perhaps maybe do something more defensively. Maybe a little bit upset because LeWillis got a drive, because Drayton got a drive. That might be the, but not offensively. Just a matter of hitting him on offense. He's getting just about the shot he wants.
James remains in. Leschko remains in. Lisicki does not get the basket.
Who got that rebound? Who got that rebound? All that offside.
They might be better just shooting from the other side, so he's not there.
He's shooting everything on that right side.
LeWillis will readjust and put Spang on the point.
Central might be content, Gary, to run some parallel passes here instead of worried about the entrance pass.
Out of bounds, it'll be Central basketball, as rolling out of bounds was Mark Leschko. Central has an 8-point lead. Whitehall has been shut out in the period. That means 4 minutes and 10 seconds to this point. Make it 5 minutes and 10 seconds. That was kind of a strange shot by Spang. Way outside Lisicki. That won't go. Rebound, Miller.
Well, I'll tell you, the Central doing a good job in the second shot, Gary. A couple that they got away when Raisley was in there, but boy, since that time, it's Whitehall one and done.
Well, you got to be impressed with the defense Rich Baxter put together. Zoke just picked up his third. Oh, is that a big call? Matt Zoke just picked up his third personal foul.
Well, now who do you see? Do you see another big guy in the form of Raisley, or you're going to see a Giannicola? Or are we going to elect to play with him till halftime, Gary?
Wow. Whitehall is in some serious trouble now. Zoke, however, is going to stay on the bench. I mean, stay out on the floor.
Stay in the court.
Although I think he's coming out shortly. Down inside Drayton. Off the glass, won't go. Rebound. Knocked away by Drayton.
He got his third.
Dick.
He got his third. Yeah, he banged him when he had white possession.
Well, well, well. Mr. Drayton with 3. He comes out of the ball game. Mike Smith comes in. That will allow you to sit Zoke also. Those two will negate each other now. And Giannicola back into the ball game, and Zoke's done for the half.
Now that puts Llewellyn over on Drayton's wing, where he'll drop.
Way outside. Lisicki won't go. Rebound controlled by Leshko. Yes.
Such an opportunity. Might have gotten fouled on that.
Minutes and 20 seconds. Whitehall goes scoreless in the second period. Finally, they get on the board. They're down by 6. Well, normally, Dick, we'd be talking about the layoff, but they played Monday night.
Yeah.
Bang! No.
Surprised to see Central forcing the offense down. You know what I mean? They're really looking in. You more or less want them to match a little bit.
15-9. Central has the basketball based on the possession arrow. Minute 18. You'd think they might consider a last shot here with this kind of lead. We got a foul. Foul's going to be on Giannicola, the second.
Neither team in any danger, Gary, so far with that 1-and-1.
Take another look at it. Calling him for on the wrist, I believe. 5 team fouls. They said we're not even close to a 1-and-1 yet. Inside Miller, he's been tough right there. That won't go. Rebound by Leshko. Whitehall with only 1 bucket in the entire period can cut the lead to 4, believe it or not.
That was on the second shot there.
There's a wall. Dick, what we haven't noticed in all of this is that Central hasn't done a very good job either. They only have 4 points.
That's what and they seem to be worried about that phase of it, Gary. You know what I mean? They're really looking inside, worried about it. I shouldn't be coaching. I should keep my mouth shut on that part, I guess. Well, it's one-shot time now, I believe, for the Vikes. 32 seconds.
I'm just going to give you management's position here. We don't pay you to keep your mouth shut.
Okay.
We had a guy do that to me one time.
But then they got to answer the lines up there.
15-9, final 20 seconds.
I'd look for Llewellyn.
They're going to play for 1. Up by 6. Pat's thought about it. They're in trouble. Spang with another throw. Boom! Is it a 3? Is it a 3? That's the question.
That fakes him. I only gave him 1.
They put up 2. They put up 3. It's a trade. Dickey's been practicing this shot.
Well, he had that other try earlier in the half.
18 for Central, 9 for Whitehall. It's halftime, believe it or not. Stay with us.
I can tell you great things about the selection and quality of the cars we sell at Scotland. But the real test is driving the car. This car we're riding in now pretty much represents the overall quality of the used cars we sell. Every one is completely cleaned and mechanically reconditioned and comes with a 90-day warranty. So if you want sound transportation and a car that looks and performs like new, a fraction of the new car price, come see us at Scotland. We'll take good care of you.
I remember my mom going to Walter's Pharmacy. Now I go. Walter's fills my prescription needs quickly, and I pay my Bell of PA and UGI bills. When I can't get away, Walter's comes to me with free delivery. Walter's Pharmacy, making life easier through genuine care since 1937. Walter's Pharmacy, 401 North 17th Street in the Allentown Medical Center.
The Movie Channel. The movie anytime you want one channel. The uncut and commercial-free channel. The Movie Channel.
Strange night of basketball here so far. Central has doubled the score of Whitehall. Whitehall, a team that has doubled Central's output of threes during the season, has none. Central has 2. Hard to believe. This is crazy. Dick, let's take a look at the individual stats.
I thought you were going to say, oh, what a pass for 3 seconds to go, and in she goes. That, a big difference for Greg Spann. I'm sure he feels good about it. Yeah, look at this thing, Gary, and you're going to say to yourself, that could be a positive thing for those efforts, because we cannot continue to have 2 points from a Zoke-Lisicki combination, and that's what they got. Inside game, right there, right where they want it. But look at that balance for Central. You know, you've got the people doing things at spots on the court that you want them to do. Greg Spang's 3, of course, comes up big in the final number, but you got Llewellys with a drive and an outside shot. You got Drayton with an offensive run on a baseline and a follow-up shot. Miller playing very, very well so far. And the big guy, he's in there banging.
Of course, the Whitehall defense has kept them into the ball game. Their offense has been so bad. They went almost 4 minutes in the first quarter without scoring. They went 6 minutes and 20 seconds in the second quarter without scoring. Let's take a look at the team stats. Whitehall shooting 15%. Dick, that's unheard of. 3 for 20.
Yeah, and they're good shots, guys. You know what I mean? It's not dribbling around somebody and throwing it from the hip. You're talking about their shot. It's the shot that the guys want to make. Zoke from the corner, Lisicki from the outside. It's the shot that they want to shoot, and they simply aren't hitting it. We saw this, remember, not so much Whitehall missing, but Allen going in when they played Allen Whitehall in the first half.
Key, of course, is that good, solid defense by Central. It has pushed the Whitehall offense out a little bit. It has not given them any second shots. It's kept Zoke outside. He hasn't made any threes. It's kept Lisicki outside. He's only made a deuce underneath the basket on a pass from Zoke. Hey, 18-9. It's all Central to this point. I think it's going to tighten up. Stay with us. We'll be back.
The phone company has provided people like Audrey an affordable link to family, friends, and medical help whenever she needs it. But now the phone company is trying to convince lawmakers that expensive new technology is needed, and that people like Audrey should pay for it. In fact, if the phone companies have their way, it may put the cost of phone service out of reach for many people like Audrey. Call today. Don't let the big phone companies hang up on consumers.
Hi, be sure to watch us. Who? The Sturdy Beggars. When? Sunday nights at 10:30. Where? Twin County Cable 4. Why? I don't know.
You're viewing Twin County Cable 4, your choice for community programming in the Lehigh Valley.
Roger, Joan, and Gary, Rarick Dodge and Bath want to prove to you that bigger is not better. With over 60 years of experience in the automotive business, Rarick Dodge still provides its customers with friendly, personal, hometown dealership service. Rarick Dodge can meet all your automotive needs with a great selection of new Dodge cars, trucks, or vans, along with quality, local, used vehicles. So, for a clean deal, come to Bath. Come to Rarick Dodge.
Zoke starts with 3 personals. Gary Drayton does not.
All right, see which coach looks to be the genius here. Of course, Whitehall down by 9. It's a little different situation. I'm sure if it was 18-18, you'd see both of them. Zoke didn't take that 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, he seemed a bit tentative. Graisley starting second half, please note.
That shot from the outside doesn't go.
And Lewellis rebounds in Drayton's spot.
Whitehall continues to struggle with a shot. Miller loses it. We've got Spang and Miller and Smith and Batzinger and Lewellis. For Whitehall, we've got Janicola and Zoke and Lisicki and Cusco and Raisley. Baseline, Smith won't go. Rebound.
Well, he already shot well, Gary, to get it over.
Zoke is fouled by Spang. That's Spang's first.
And, of course, the judgment there is, I'll give you 2. I won't give you the sure one, but you got to make those 2 from the foul line.
Here you'll get a look. That's a hack.
I'll tell you, it was a pretty good drive by Mike Smith along that base, but that big paw came up to intimidate him and altered the trajectory of his shot.
He made a beautiful move and, in fact, got off a nice shot. He just didn't quite get it high enough to get into the hoop. And Zoke is struggling with a basketball. The old adage, Dick, you can't put it in the basket, you can't win.
Yeah. Yep.
Like it needs to be said. Wow, 0 for 2. That's not Zoke.
You're wondering at what point Central's going to say, well, here Whitehall comes out a little bit. But if they just ping it out there in the perimeter, Gary, until they get him out of that match, if that's what they want.
Bang! Almost throws it away. Great hustle by Mike Smith. Lewellis falling down. Can't get that one close to the basket. Here comes Lisicki. Lisicki back to Zoke. Zoke! He's fouled.
And he's also limping, Gary. And that young man is a tough one. He doesn't limp unless he's hurt.
Foul is going to be on Miller. Here's the replay. Dick, when Zoke makes these kinds of moves, he's got to be walking on eggs, you know, with 3 personal fouls.
Well, you know, that's not his personality.
Not going to give him a shot. Going to say it was on the outside.
On the drive.
They can't seem to get Lisicki involved in this offense. There's a move by Zoke baseline. Batzinger back. Smith. Lewellis pull-up jumper. No. Zoke with a rebound. Dick, maybe that basket doesn't work. Pete. They're coming back.
3 Central possessions. Gary's going to force that timeout for the Vikes.
So Whitehall has outscored Central 4-0 here in the 3rd period. It's 18-13 Central. Stay with us.
Make Whitehall Auto Parts the most important stop for your car. We're a major supplier of foreign and domestic auto and light truck parts and have one of the largest inventories in the Lehigh Valley. We also provide machine shop services, which are equipped for complete engine rebuilding. Whitehall Auto Parts stands behind their products.
Make your first stop at Whitehall Auto Parts.
Open weekdays 8 to 8, Saturday 8 to 4, and Sunday 9 to 4, or phone 437-4604.
Some home equity lenders tease you with low introductory rates. Not the money store. Right now, we're offering qualified homeowners fixed-rate home equity loans as low as 8%. That means after 90 days, your low rate would be 8%. And after 2 years, just 8%. At the money store, we guarantee your low fixed rate will never go up. Apply right now. 1-800-LOAN-YES. The Money Store, where America goes for money.
There's a time to laugh. Oh, there's a time to cry. There are times you can't let pass you by. Did you see it on Showtime? They've got the movie someone else can show. Did you see it? No other channel has them anywhere you go. Did you see it? Did you see that show? Did you see it on Showtime? Good. Yeah. Good.
Allentown Sports Medicine is proud to provide medical support and on-the-field athletic trainer services and in the gym services. Located in West Allentown, Allentown Sports Medicine has been caring for Lehigh Valley athletes for over 12 years. Allentown Sports Medicine, superior care with individualized attention. Dick Tracy, did Mr. Drayton get off his seat?
Well, maybe that timeout was principally called just to get him in a dead ball situation, Gary. He's upstanding now and doesn't have a warm-up around him or anything, so I'm pretty sure you're going to see him in the entrance.
There you get a look at Sam Seneca and Jim Morgan. Relaxing tonight. Nobody has pads on.
You know, you got to admire the versatility of Whitehall offense, Gary. The perimeter's treated them badly, so what do? Go baseline and short jumper off a drive.
Spang gets it back to Lewis. Whitehall with pressure. Down to Fatzinger. Pull-up jump shot. Fatzinger.
Whitehall will take that every time. They don't mind that, Gary. They don't consider that to be a good percentage shot. But Fatzinger is so soft with his shot that was a help there.
He found a soft shot on what has been a very hard rim. There's a block by Miller. Slap back to Zoke. Zoke can't get it down. That's his shot. Matt can hit that shot. Hasn't hit it tonight.
And Miller comes up big twice, once on a rejection and once on a big rebound. Whitehall extends the match with a little bit of half-court pressure.
Bang, pull-up jumper, no. Fatzinger.
Nice drive.
Bobby with a good baseline move, but he took a little more than the baseline, took a little bit of the blue. Dick will be on WAB radio on Saturday. You want to give him a call and talk about basketball? I'll be happy to chat with you. Saturday morning, WAB.
Starting a little bit of a stack there. There's the fact that they're playing two-man low for Whitehall, and then Lisicki's coming off the bottom of that Zoke stack. They're sort of leaning with Lisicki, and Zoke has been open, and it's gotten him to the foul line twice now.
At the foul line, Matt Zoke. Matt is now 0 for 3 from the foul line. Dick is a 65% foul shooter, but not tonight.
Okay, here's a young man with ice water in his veins, guy, but I tell you, I think it's melting a little. It's getting to him now. Now you start thinking rather than just shooting.
That helps.
Lisicki on the point, fogging the ball and doubling the first pass.
Uh-oh, you got troubles with Spang's on the loose. Up and doesn't go, tap doesn't go. Out of bounds, Whitehall basketball.
And again, Gary, you got to say, is that what you want? You know, is that the kind of shot you want versus that pressure? Or do you want to bring it out and make them play some more deep?
Spang chatting with Rod Strobel. Dick, Spang does more talking in a game than you and I.
Well, I was always quiet and reserved during the game.
Yeah.
Central. Bang. Flash. In.
Pete Romali's going to come into the Whitehall lineup, guys. It's going to be interesting to see where he is. Probably for Giannicola, but I'm anxious to see where they play him, offensively and defensively.
Cusco gets it back to Zoke. Wide open. Raisley.
Great pass, Zoke.
22-19. Lowolas picked up by Zoke. Double team. Foul. Foul is on Giannicola, his third. Sitting down, Dick, is Giannicola.
Yeah, that's the one we anticipated because Romali's in there now. Now watch him extend that match, Gary. See if they do that as the ball crosses half. Zoke will be the key. Now he's playing it flat.
Bobby Fattinger, no. Rebound Lasicki. Whitehall's not going to get 63 points tonight. Oh, way outside. Rebound by Raisley. Fouls on Spang. His second. Team second. Rashawn Drayton still hanging around Coach Paxson.
Yeah. You know, you're talking down under 3 now, Gary. You know, maybe they'll say we're going to play till it gets even and then bring him back.
Pete. Boom. 9. Sipping warming up. 22-21. Zoke slaps the ball out of Fattinger.
Right.
Romali lost it.
I tell you, Zoke playing like he's 0 fouls.
Central 22, Whitehall 21. Spang. Spang. Loses it. Turnover. Nobody came to help him. Drayton's coming back. Pete, there's the screen. Drops it off Romali. No, Romali thought he had it. Central basketball.
Well, he knew why he was in. Here comes Drayton, Gary.
Deshaun comes in, and Smith will go out.
Now, someone's going to have to help a little bit more in the backcourt now for the Vikes against that pressure.
We're going to get a foul here on Cusco, holding Spang. Second team foul against Whitehall. We have a big crowd here this evening. Not quite sold out yet, but we've got another ball game. Allen Liberty coming your way.
There was a little coaching move, Gary. Spang taking the ball out instead of receiving the first pass. He gets it back after the initial pass, and you got that whole court perspective right smack in front of you, looking straight down.
Exactly 2 minutes to go now in the third period. Whitehall has outscored Central 12-4. They still, however, trail in the ball game. We're down by 1. Inside, Drayton makes his presence known immediately. The shot doesn't go. Miller's shot doesn't go. Jump ball, Central.
In the first half, it was Whitehall getting the perimeter and missing it. Now it's Whitehall, Central getting the medium, Gary, and nothing's falling.
Let's go in, Raisley out.
Boy, Leschko is tall.
How about when he puts his arms up?
Yeah, I'm saying you really don't realize if you get to court level.
Looks like he can reach up and just touch the rim.
Look at that, he's all over Thatchinger's head. And then Thatchinger's what, 6'4"?
That's right. Leschko goes 6'6".
Central's holding here. Just about at the 1 minute mark.
Rich Baxter does not want Bob Fattinger on a wing.
knocked out of bounds by Zoke. Central basketball. Coming in, 42, Joe Bickert. 6'2", junior.
Just might be afraid of Patzinger getting an offensive foul with some of those screens, Gary.
Joe Bickert's gotten serious about these playoffs, Dick. Shaved his head.
Looks like all tapering, right?
45 seconds, out of bounds. Well, you got to sympathize a little with Spang there. That's harm and perhaps foul. You lose the basketball, you've been harmed. It looked like he was tripped. 35 seconds to go. But the breaks in the ball game, as they say. Whitehall played for a last shot. How critical is this possession, Dick, to go in with a lead after trailing by 9 at halftime?
Well, it must be critical because they just went through about 35 offensive sets.
Then four gets moved to the other side.
That's going to start to look like an isolation for Cusco, but someone's going to pop.
It's going to end up, I think, in Zoke's hands for the shot. He's fouled. Fouls on Spang. His third.
You know, Gary's going to his left and really shooting a fadeaway righty. I don't know if you want to waste a foul in that situation.
Spang has picked up 3 fouls in this quarter.
Greg appears to be a little frustrated.
Big foul shot. Zoke ties it up.
Just putting a big man on the line, guy, looking to perhaps tap one back in.
Whitehall has had only one lead in the ball game. This would be their second. They don't get it. Rebound. Oh, Lasicki almost had it slapped away. Well, well, well. This period's going to end with the score 22-22. We'll be back.
Here today to talk to the transmission specialists at Allentown Transmissions.
Hi, I'm Bob Seifert. If you're having trouble with your transmission, then it's time to stop by Allentown Transmission. We don't have gimmicky low prices or the high overhead of a franchise shop, but we do offer nationwide warranties, fair prices, and honest transmission repairs done by professionals with over 30 years combined experience.
Allentown Transmissions, Union Boulevard. Nothing on TV.
Head spins. Very good.
Check this out.
Please, it's party time. It's excellent.
Time to rock and roll. Look who's on pay-per-view. John Ritter.
Our parents are trapped in television.
In his craziest comedy yet.
Where have you been?
Stay tuned. That's entertainment. Have it delivered right to your TV. Hassle-free.
Dick, Whitehall's shooting hasn't really gotten all that much better. They're still only at 26%.
Yeah, and I think that's good to point out, Gary, too, because I don't think the comeback was as much what Whitehall was doing, but what Central wasn't doing. It appeared to me it was the lack of offense in the Central third quarter that caused the big problem.
There's a concerned group of Central fans. Mr. Hodrick, the principal at Central Catholic, Dennis Ramilla, who is the athletic director, and the Central cheerleaders. 32% shooting by Central, but that's down from 39%. So here we go. We're going to decide it in the final 8.
Well, one of the teams, packs the unis for a week, Gary, and the other one unpacks them again on Friday.
Both teams going into district playoff action. Central 3A, Whitehall 4A. 5 different teams have won the East Penn Conference Championship in the last 5 years. The only one that can do that this year, the Liberty Hurricane.
Leschko stays in, Ramaley stays in. Jenicola out, Raisley out.
Lasicki comes up short.
You know, that's exactly the way the game started, Gary. Whitehall possession, Central rebound. And what the heck, we're 0-0 now, aren't we? We're even.
Whitehall wanted the lead. They don't get it. Central. They scored the first bucket of the ball game. Good block inside. I think it was Zoke. A couple guys had their hands on the basketball. Dick, who's going to believe this score tomorrow morning? Lasicki gets a screen. Lasicki gets picked up by Miller down inside to Zoke. Zoke's got the bucket.
And the Zephyrs got the lead. Here's the pressure again, Gary.
Steal. Lasicki. Boom.
Notice one thing off the pressure. That time Greg Spang was deep down court.
Whitehall's biggest lead of the night.
Other turnover.
Spread it out, says Mr. Cusco. And now let's go to some motion. We're going to get a foul. Foul's going to be on Miller. Well, this is a steal and basket with an exclamation mark.
And Greg Spang, gang, was nowhere to be found in that pressure.
Whitehall up by 4, 6-10, fourth period.
Where's the body?
It's out back.
Finally, the darker chapter.
Her secret diary, her page is missing.
Before Laura Palmer's murder.
Freak accident.
The killer will strike again. Who knows where or when?
Twin Peaks. Fire Walk With Me. Delivered hassle-free instantly on Viewer's Choice pay-per-view.
The Pennsylvania Stage Company invites you to become a subscriber now. Hello, I'm Ellen Baker Balk, Managing Director, offering you a chance to say yes to live professional theater right here in the Lehigh Valley. If you've ever seen one of our shows or are familiar with our subscriber benefits, now is the time to come back to PA Stage with substantial savings for the rest of this season and next season, too. Say yes to your theater, PA Stage, 9th and Linden in Allentown, today.
Numbers are very often part of the answer to a ball game. Why is Whitehall up 4 now? Well, because Whitehall went to that press and turnovers 12-4. Central has turned it over a dozen times.
Turnovers galore, Gary, and even when they're beating the press, I don't think that the coaching staff's going to be happy with their shot selection. You know, you can beat the press and shoot at the same time. I think I'd rather beat the press, come out and set up the offense.
Central has had an excellent game plan coming in here tonight. They were blown out twice. They lost to Whitehall by 25 the first time. They lost to Whitehall by 14 the second time. Tonight they come out, they're just as patient, their shot selection good, and now they've turned the ball over in the second half and allowed Whitehall back in this ball game. They had doubled Whitehall's output in the first half. 18-9 was the first half score. Zoke inside, Zoke back outside. The shot is there for Romali. No. Zoke gets the rebound.
Boy, Zoke's a demon now.
Lasicki inside. Leshko. He wants it. He can't get it.
Pushed off, Romali.
Foul is on Romali. He tried to push Mr. Drayton out of the way.
You know, Gary, when the people look at that 18-9 halftime score, about 5,000 are going to say, well, another one of those hold the ball. No, no. This was all tempo. No, I don't think anybody was holding the ball. I just think it was the kind of tempo that was created. And, of course, those Whitehall misses.
You will see the antithesis of this ball game in game 2. 2 man-to-man defenses, teams that want to run.
Another turnover.
Mike Smith's coming back into the ball game for Central Catholic. It's been a while since Central has scored, Dick.
Yes.
They have 4 total points in the second half. Whitehall. Bang. Foul. Fouls on Romelli. His second, team's 4th.
You know, that third foul hurt Central on Drayton a lot more than it hurt Zoke on Whitehall. Really, Drayton has not gotten untracked at all. Now, here's the team now. Miller out, Smith in, that came back against Liberty, Gary. No, it wasn't Liberty. Freedom. More of a pressure team, that's for sure.
Baseline great. How did he do it? He did it. He shot over 6'6". Rashawn picks up his first bucket of the second half, 28-24, Whitehall.
Central not panicking yet on D, Gary.
Pete. Down inside, another great pass. Romelli can't get it on the board. Bill Wallace doing a good job of faking defense, forcing Romelli to shoot poorly.
Now they know they have Drayton on track. Now they may look for Wallace.
Bobby Fatzinger. Boom!
So soft for a big man.
It's a 2-point Whitehall lead.
A little bit of extension.
He'll set a screen for Lisicki. Instead, he'll go to the corner.
Well, got a box on Lisicki.
Straight man-to-man, I believe it is. Drayton is falling off of Zoke. Well, no, it's not. Down inside, Matt Zoke. He doesn't get it high enough. Wallace again with a D. Well. Central can tie it up. 3:10 to go.
Nice pass.
What
a beautiful pass.
From Mike Smith.
Boy, that young man comes to play, doesn't he, Gary? What an effort off the bench. Monday night, now Wednesday.
Gives him a big assist. 28 off.
So Wallace on Lisicki now.
And he's on him.
Yeah, better size match there.
He can't get the basketball. Now get a screen. But he gets picked up by Smith. Nice job by Smith.
Whitehall staying out of the stack just yet, Gary, because they want to spread out room to operate. If they get the lead, they may go stack and sit on it.
Here's a tough matchup. Spang and Cusco. Great working on Zoe. There's Pete, 18 feet away.
I think Wallace got picked, Gary.
Boy, did they earn that bucket. They ran about 1 minute and 10 seconds off the clock.
Well, you're under 2 now.
This is about as fast as you can play a basketball game. This game is exactly 1 hour and 5 minutes old. Spang cuts through. No. Rebound. Lesko.
Now we look for the stack.
Romelli.
They're going to go 4.
Central still has 3 fouls to give before Whitehall's 1 and 1. And we're getting to that critical part of the clock. Fouls on Lewis.
Well, I believe they're going to be shooting 1-on-1 now, aren't they, Gary? Whitehall. Yeah, they got 1-on-1 now.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. It's Whitehall that has 3 fouls to give. So going to the foul line, probably the one guy they don't want to send there.
Yeah.
Pete Lisicki shoots 82% from the foul line.
Whitehall's going to play it flat on D, Gary. Straight match.
Inside of a minute.
Look for the Wallace.
Smith, he walked.
Oh.
The feet were dragging across the lane. And he got the bucket. Foul, bang, 4 on him. That might not have been a very good idea.
Well, we're under the minute mark now.
Going to the foul line will be Romali. Romali on the season from the line, 66%. He has not scored in the ball game.
Well, you know, you're talking, the young man played most of the second half, and Leshko, and you had James, so the Zephyrs really went deep and tried a lot of things to get this lead back.
Does not make it. 5 for 11 for Whitehall. They normally do 70% from the line. Tonight they're under 50. Fatzinger, he's fouled. Is it on Zoke?
Well, it's funny, Gary. All year long we're talking about the softness of the shot. And there the softness would have been a three-point possibility, and he had to go hard.
The foul is on Zoke, his 4th.
Now they're going to ice him a little bit, I guess.
Timeout, Whitehall. We know you'll be back.
February, Viewers' Choice is your choice for top Hollywood entertainment. All the box office hits you want to see when you want to see them. And it's pay-per-view, so you pay just for the flicks you pick. Check out how easy it is to order when you treat your family, your friends, or just yourself to first-run Hollywood fun. Non-stop, around-the-clock hit stars and hit movies direct to your home, hassle-free, instantly. Viewers' Choice in February. Now that's entertainment made to order.
Well, the numbers are important. It's 30-28 Whitehall, 28 seconds on the clock. Bob Fatzinger going to the line to shoot, I think, 2. 69% free throw shooter. Bobby Fatzinger averaging 8.4. He has 4 in tonight's ball game.
Well, yeah, I bet he's saying to himself, this isn't like hitting somebody on defense playing football now. Now it's a little bit more finesse and quiet and frozen at the top of the line.
Just taking a ball that's half the size of the opening and putting it in the hole.
That's it.
Easy.
Now, if your mind can tell the rest of your body that's all you got to do. Oh, but I like the way he comes out, Gary. Normally, if you're shy, you're the last one out of the huddle. Hiding a little bit. He's the first one out.
A lot of people don't believe, Dick, that 2 basketballs is the diameter of the rim.
Every year at the beginning of practice, Gary, I take a ladder and I go up and I show my kids as I drop both of them through. That's a psychological part, of course.
Scoring on the night, Spang was 7, Lawillis was 7, Drayton was 6, Miller 4, Fatzinger wants to get to 6. This is 1. For Whitehall, Zoke with 8, Lisicki with 13, Raisley with 7, Leshko with 2. Gets them both, it's loose. Foul, no, jump ball. Central basketball.
Woo, Romali went up big, Gary. Saw a couple hands in there, but no call. Possession, Central. Timeout. Timeout bites. I mean, boy, they've had ample opportunities.
Well, we have to call timeout, too. Dick and I will talk things over.
favorite coach and the CNN USA Today Top 25 on College Coaches Corner, Sunday mornings at 11 Eastern. See the plans that worked and the ones that didn't. On College Coaches Corner, Sunday mornings at 11 Eastern on CNN.
Dick, both these teams have had so many opportunities. This is going to be a devastating loss.
That's right. Yeah, that's what's going to hurt the most. Plus, you know, you got, what, only one day to think about it. Because the one that loses is saying, gee whiz, they're packed, they're gone. The winner's going to say, oh, my God, we lucked out and I got 24 hours to get ready for the next one. But, yeah, it's really going to be devastating to the loser. You know, why did we play those 20 games? Why did we miss those opportunities? This is a tough game to take. Because it's not that you didn't have the chances. There have been chances galore. Whitehall from the foul line, Central from their drive penetration, and now the two-shot foul.
Dick, who are you going to go to here? Lewis?
Well, I've been waiting for him to go to Llewellyn. I really, and I'll tell you, Gary, the situation, the Whitehall comeback in the second, I go for the three. I play last shot, I go for three. I'm saying that from here. I don't know if I'd say that from over there.
Yeah, you never shot the three. All right, 26 seconds to go. Maybe we're going to put that clock up. Oh, Ricky always one step ahead of me. And you watch it run down. Spank, great crossover. Fats, it's blocked. Let's go with a block. Foul.
Same move as last time, Gary. Played a lot better defensively.
Great block by Lesko.
Yes. Yes.
It's all ball. Well, little body maybe, if you want to call it as a Central fan. The hand is all ball. You be the official at home. You make that call. You're going to blow the whistle and say a foul with the body on Lesko. Or you're going to say, wait a minute, that's the kind of contact we've had all night. Great block by Lesko. Well, can Whitehall finally make a foul shot? They've missed the last two 1-and-1s. In fact, Dick, nobody scored for about a minute and a half, have they?
Well, they're doing everything, I guess, but putting it in the basket, Gary.
This one could perhaps put it away.
Yeah, this is the biggie. This is the one difference between 1 and 2 possessions. Because I don't think the Zephyrs are going to foul on the three-point attempt.
Trying to figure out whether Central wants another timeout. They have one left. Greg Spank talking things over with the officials. That could do it. That could do it. It's a 4-point lead. Up the floor, Lewis. It's a 2. He's got it. Timeout. Central, 11 seconds. Dick, that score's not right.
Score's wrong. I believe they know it, too.
Yeah, 32-30 is the score. They had made it 32-31. Rich Bax is saying that was a 3. I'm not sure he's saying it's a 3. It wasn't close. Rich is still talking about the Fatzinger play under the basket.
Yeah.
All right, Coach. Obviously, you got a foul here.
Yeah.
What else you talking about? Last time out.
Denial. Take the man off the ball and put him on the first passer cutting, the first possible guy cutting toward the basket to receive a pass. Double there. Look for the frontals on all areas. If I don't get it, foul immediately. Don't make it obvious, because the officials are ready to call that, you know, on-purpose job, which is 2 and a possession.
You're over in the huddle of the Whitehall Zephyrs. You're talking about getting that ball to Lisicky on the inbounds.
Yeah, I'd love that Zoke take it out, because he's my quarterback. He's my field general. I might get Romeli out of the game now and bring Giannicola back just to be experienced to handle the situation. Spread it out a little bit. Try and get it in the hands of Zoke or Lisicky, especially Lisicky. Not because of what he does, Gary, but because he's so rangy that you're going to have to reach to foul him. Romeli stays in to take it out.
11 seconds to go.
Zoke has it.
Oh, they got the ball up the floor. There's a foul. Cusco will go to the line. Boy, they had Lesko wide open under the basket. Nobody saw him. Foul was on Fatzinger, his second. All right, let's look at the numbers here on Chad Cusco. Cusco on the season from the foul line, 67%. Cusco tonight, he hasn't been there. He has no points. Oh, that's short.
Spang. Inside, slapped away by Lisicki. 2 seconds on the clock.
Central of a timeout, Gary.
No. No.
They could use one now. Maybe not one. Oh, Drayton's taken out. I should look for the lob to Drayton, maybe.
There's the shot. It'll win it. It does not go. Wallace had it in and out. Oh, my, what a ball game.
Great effort. That was just a fine effort, Gary. He got the shot off. And I'll tell you, it was right there. You know, they went for the win. They went for the 3. They didn't go for the 2. They looked for the 2 to tie, but went for the 3 to win. I'll tell you, we have it here. Beyond 3. Boy, rimmed once. Just a little bit in and out. I don't know. I thought it was a great game. I know a lot of people don't enjoy the low score and things like that, but you saw an awful lot of coaching out there. You saw a great opportunity for both sides, and I thought you saw some pretty good hard yeoman work. The third time Central came very, very close after 2 earlier season frustrations. Now they got to get their head up for districts.
I have to agree with you, Dick. You have to go to a new game plan when you get blown out the way Central did. Rich Baxter went to it, and all you want is a chance to win it at the end. They had the chance.
Well, if there is a Freedom Plus, Gary, it has to be they're automatically in the state finals. They are automatically there because of the 3-team entry.
All right, the 30 Central points on 13 field goals, 2 3-pointers. They were 2 for 4 from the foul line. Central will take an 18-8 record into district playoff action. Leading scorers for Central, 6 by Drayton and 9 by Lewallis. And Lewallis became that close to having 12 points in the ball game and being the hero and winning it by 1. For Whitehall, they're 32 points on 12 field goals, 1 3-pointer. They were 7 for 14 from the foul line. Their leading scorers, Zoke with 8, Raisley had 7, Pete Lisicki with 15. Whitehall 7 for 14 certainly kept Central in the game going down the final stretch as Whitehall missed some critical foul shots. Whitehall now will take a 23-2 record into the East Penn Conference Championship. They'll play either Allen, the only team to beat them in the East Penn Conference this year, or Liberty, a team that came within 7 the last time they played. It was an interesting basketball game, a completely different one coming up. Allen against Liberty. I think the pace will keep you awake. 32-30 our final here. Thanks to Dick Tracy. Rick Dio has been our director. Camera people doing a terrific job for everybody. I'm Gary Laubach. We'll see you next time on Cable 4 Sports. From Liberty Memorial Gymnasium in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, Twin County Cable 4 Sports presents East Penn Conference Championship Basketball. And tonight it is the championship. It's the boys, Whitehall, number 2 under Ron Hassler. They come into the ball game with a 23-2 record, 18-2 in the league, as they'll take on the Allen Canaries, coached by John Donmoyer. They, too, have a 23-2 record. They, too, 18-2 in the league. They are the number 1 seed by virtue of the fact that they have beaten Whitehall twice this season. They blew them out the first time. They beat them by 3 the second time. Dick, that situation, game number 3, who has the advantage? The team that's lost twice or the team that's won twice?
We'll have to check with all the local barbershops, because really this is one of those...
You don't get any knowledge out of those places.
This is one of those games that's probably talked about as much before it's played, especially in a controversy manner, than when after it's played. You know, simply the fact that you're going to get that, well, they can't do it a third, the law of averages, and then the other saying, well, it's the momentum that's going to let them take the third and a fourth and a fifth if necessary, you know, because they're really the best. And, you know, that's just bantered back and forth. Dead even, Gary. 23-2, they're both the same. Has to be even.
Dick, Ron Hassler, does he make any changes? Does he have to do anything different, or do they just play the game they always play, just play it a little better?
Yeah, well, again, that's shooting. You know, you're saying 2 things have happened at Allen that may happen only in a decade as a basketball coach. Number 1, the first time we play them the way they shot.
Right.
Number 2, Hassler saying, you know, the third, I'm playing with the other night, 3 for 3 for 20 in the first half against Central Catholic. Never happened. But yet it happens twice in the space of a couple months. So figure, again, the law of averages. Did I get those two things out of my system? Is he saying now we're going to play as we've always played? Knowing Whitehall history from his 10 years, Gary, I would say if there's any change, it might be defensively. Now, that may shock you, but he might change defensively just to mess up what Allen is certain they're going to expect to see. And really go, maybe box somebody. Take somebody, just box them, throw them out of the game, and now have the Canaries looking around a little bit.
All right, the second ball game really came down to perhaps some missed layups by Whitehall. They had some easy opportunities, didn't take advantage of them. Let's take a look at their starters, and we're going to guess on that fifth one, because lately it's been Raisley or Leschko. It's been Raisley the last two ball games. We're saying Raisley tonight. Although I think, Dick, in all honesty, it'd probably be Raisko, because they're going to be in there just about the same amount of time.
They'll share. Yeah, they got to get bigger. No doubt about it. They must play bigger to be able to combat Allen, because you know Allen isn't going to change that offensive style, Gary. They may change a few other things, but they won't change their offensive style, especially after the haircuts, because they want to come out and they want to go a little bit, and they want to really jam that ball, stick that ball, invite the crowd, get the momentum, and get things going their way. A big key, I think, for Allen would be, can they come back and shoot somewhere between the first game and what they did the other night?
Dick, is it easier to defense Whitehall because primarily it's Lisicki and Zoe than it is to defense Allen because it's anybody?
Oh, I would think so. I would think it's a lot easier to defense a Whitehall. But that's where I think you get the caginess of the coach and the coaching staff, that they'll go back and they'll find that something else. Because let's face it, guys, those guys are smart enough and sharp enough to say that, well, the first 20 games, what have we played for? Nobody wins anything or loses anything. We're just jockeying on. Now it's time. Now something's on the line. So now maybe they will go out and do something differently. And I still think they may do it defensively. They might do it offensively. Hey, you saw Rameli the other night. Might be prepping him for the shooter's role. You saw James the other night. Might be prepping him for a shooter's role. Because I've seen in the past, and go back to Zoke in last year's District 11, when they just, the opposition just put a complete blanket on everybody. What did Zoke hit, 17?
Right.
Something like that.
All right, we'll take a look at the Allen Canaries right after this timeout.
We're here today to talk to the transmission specialists at Allentown Transmissions.
Hi, I'm Bob Seifert. If you're having trouble with your transmission, then it's time to stop by Allentown Transmissions. We don't have gimmicky low prices or the high overhead of a franchise shop, but we do offer nationwide warranties, fair prices, and honest transmission repairs done by professionals with over 30 years combined experience.
Allentown Transmissions, Union Boulevard.
You're feeling good because you're at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Bar. They're cooking riblets in the kitchen and the chicken's starting to sizzle. The salads are cold, but the fajitas are hot. And everything else is just too cool. Things are definitely falling into place. So you settle back and think, hey, the people are fun, the food is hot, the place is cooking.
Things are really cooking at America's favorite neighbor, Applebee's.
In February, Viewer's Choice is your choice for top Hollywood entertainment. All the box office hits you want to see when you want to see them. And it's pay-per-view, so you pay just for the flicks you pick. Check out how easy it is to order when you treat your family, your friends, or just yourself to first-run Hollywood fun. Non-stop, around-the-clock hit stars and hit movies direct to your home, hassle-free, instantly. Viewer's Choice in February. Now that's entertainment made to order.
The Allen Canaries come into this ball game with a formidable lineup. They can go 9, 10 deep, and they play very, very well no matter who is on the floor. And it seems that on every night, a different man maybe comes to the forefront. The other night in the fourth corner, it was Chris Mason. Dick, he had a play the other night that was almost beyond belief. We watched it a couple of times on replay last night when we came here for our doubleheader, and it was just an amazing play because the whole lane opened up for him. He went and got the ball and jammed it through.
I think the nice part about it, guys, is that he plotted it. You know, he stood off the foul line, he put his hand to his head, and he started thinking, and he's something to jack him up. I really haven't contributed that much offensively. He goes in and he does it. I still see those hands above the wrist coming down over that rim.
Dick didn't really watch the dunk part of it, but he saw all the rest of it.
All right, let's take a look at the Allen starters, and it is a good starting 5 with another good starting 4 or 5 sitting on the bench. Dick, Wayne Thomas, just awesome. Number 2 scorer in the league. Wayne Thomas gets the ball in the paint. He is unstoppable.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing that bothers you. If I'm defensing Wayne, if I'm going against Wayne, is the ease with which he accomplishes his time. I'd say to myself, we're doing everything, and the kid's not sweating. He really hasn't broken a sweat yet. I got to see something on him and make a move. But he really paces himself. And when he gets the ball, as you said, it's that big hand. And he seems to control everything he does with that hand. That's why he must be the #1 maker of that underneath scoop shot. Yeah, he's a very dominant force in the middle.
Sean Penn sort of took himself out of the ball game the other night, committed 5 fouls, and was not really a factor. One would think that Sean would like to come back very strong tonight. They've got good three-point shooters in Penn, in Adams, Wimberly inside-outside, Mason inside-outside, and then a bench that just comes in and drives you crazy because they can all get the job done.
Yeah, that bench you talk about. What other team could produce, Gary, on a given night, 3 more than capable point starters? Beginning in the year, there was no Hassan De Jesus. He came out and took it over. Now you got Brosby getting a lot of PT and a lot of ink because of the manner he's doing at the point. You got Mason coming in, and he takes over the point. Right. So you got 3 more than quality people performing in that capacity.
You got the numbers 1 and 2 teams on defense. It looks like it might be a defensive struggle. You've got an outstanding offensive team in Allen. You've got a team that can control tempo in Whitehall. You've got the #1 scorer in the league in Lisicki, the #2 scorer in the league in Thomas. The formula and ingredients are there for what should be a great championship basketball game. Can Whitehall defend the title they won last year, or is this Allen's year? Sit back and relax. East Penn Conference Championship coming your way right after this timeout.
What are you doing up there?
Well, I always wanted to go for a ride on one of these, and while I was here at ABE Car Care Center getting my machine lubed, oiled, and filtered, I thought I'd give it a try. Now I can't get down.
There's one thing these guys at ABE Car Care Center can be sure of. Their lift really works if it can get you up.
Stop the wisecracks. Just get me down.
Hey, and another thing, if you had Goodyear written on your belly, it'd look like you belong up there.
Oh, you're a riot. A regular riot.
Car Care Plus at ABE Car Care Centers. Even as a kid, the Brass Rail was my favorite place to eat. It's nice to know the Brass Rail has the same good home-style cooking and reasonable prices I grew up with. And they've got a wide variety of beverages. We all have our favorite dishes. Our daughter's is the famous Phil's Original Steak Sandwich. And my son, I think he likes the spaghetti as much as I did when my dad used to bring me here.
The Brass Rail has been part of my family for years. Why not make it part of yours?
The Brass Rail with 2 convenient locations.
What do you say to an old friend?
Are you offering me something hot?
Some risky business?
You going out in public in those clothes?
Some fun and games? So what do you say to a movie anytime you want one?
This is a great idea.
The Movie Channel. Our name says it all.
I've come to the right place.
Welcome back, Tate Armstrong and Neil McGillis to do our national anthem.
Was so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
That deserves an oh my. Beautifully done. Tate Armstrong, Neil McGillis.
Terrific job. Our officials for tonight's contest. Frank D'Angelo's on the right. George Krell is on the left. We'll have our introductions of both ball clubs immediately following this message. I want to tell everybody who that top 5.
Well, Gary, we're even going to get a little exciting, too, and we'll go 10 through 6 first. Jason Moore of Durham, Chris Galini from Phillipsburg, Greg Spain from Central Catholic, Mike Hallman from Emmaus, and Matt Zoke from Whitehall were the second 5. The top 5, Louis Ortiz, Freedom, Kevin Palmer, Liberty, Jared Fry, Parkland, Wayne Thomas Allen, and Junior Pete Lasicki from Whitehall. MVP.
It'll be Whitehall who's introduced first. They are the guests on the scoreboard. The home team, the Allen Canaries. Number 11 is Tremaine Tatum, but no one's coming out from the Whitehall huddle. 13 is Eric Dogmanis, a 6'1 junior. 15 will be Chris Carr. These are the guys who will not start tonight. 21. 23 is Steve Gober, 6' senior. 21, Pete Romali, a 5'11 junior. Leibensberger wears number 43. That's Jeff Leibensberger. 45 is Bill James. 53 is Tim Heimbach. 55, Mark Leschko. So Raisley will get the start, as we thought he would. Here are the starters for the Zephyrs. Number 25, Keith Jenicola, a 6' senior, 3.2 points per ball game. Number 31 is Matt Zoke, 6'3 senior, 10 points a game, 9th in the league in threes. 33, Pete Lasicki, most valuable player, number 1 scorer, 4th in the league in threes, 20.2 points per game. He's 6'4. 35, Chad Cusco, 6'1 senior, 5.8 points per ball game. And 51, Steve Raisley, 6'4 sophomore, 2.3 points per ball game. Ron Hassler in the blue shirt is the head coach. Believe it or not, 10 years already at the helm. Jerry Radoka, Dennis Lobb, Glenn Nowak. Whitehall trying to repeat as the East Penn Conference champ. In the last 5 years, no one has ever won this title twice. One of these two teams is going to do it tonight. The Allen non-starters, number 10, Delto Contreras, number 12, George Broski, 14, Mike Devers, 24, Jerry Shire, 32, Nate Hobgood-Chittick, 34, Milo Sewers, 40, Montreal Howard, 42, Hassan De Jesus, 44, Pat Halloran, 54, Jake Hess. Here are the starters for Allen. 20 is Dwayne Adams, 6'2 senior guard, 9.6 points per ball game. 22, Kevin Wimberly, a 6'1 junior, 6.9 per ball game. 30, Chris Mason, 5'11 junior, 8.1 a game. 50, Sean Penn, 6'5 sophomore, 11.9 a game. He's number 1 in the league in foul shooting percentage, 86%. Number 2 scorer in the league, Wayne Thomas, 6'4 senior, number 52, 18.8 points per ball game. He had 24 against Liberty. Allen coached by John Donmoyer in his 19th season as the head coach. Our first half brought to you by Rarick Dodge. Roger, Joan, and Gary at Rarick Dodge in Bath want to prove to you that bigger is not necessarily better. With over 60 years of experience in the automotive business, Rarick Dodge still provides its customers with friendly, personal, hometown dealership service. Rarick Dodge can meet all your automotive needs with a great selection of new Dodge cars, trucks, or vans, along with quality, local used vehicles. So for a clean deal, come to Bath. Come to Rarick Dodge, located just minutes north of Route 22 and Route 512 in Bath. Enjoy a friendly, personal buying experience with quality, affordable service for the lifetime of your vehicle. That's Rarick Dodge, home of the clean deal. Dan Marakovich has joined us at the microphone. And Dan, you haven't had any opportunity to say much of anything yet about this ball game tonight. But obviously the Zephyrs have to come in as slim underdogs, I would think. They've got their work cut out for them to beat an Allen team that's outstanding.
That's a good point to expand on, Gary, because I think Ronnie Kassler does his best job when he is an underdog, even though tonight being a very, very slight underdog against this Allen team.
All right, Allen has the basketball. Rick
Did I call it, Gary?
Guijo is our director tonight.
Box on Giannicola on Penn.
From the outside, it's Wimberly. That's an unusual shot for Kevin. He doesn't normally take that big three. He missed it.
Little bit of defensive strategy, just upset tempo. Come out with Giannicola in a box on Penn.
You see the screen inside. It's a man-to-man by the Allen Canaries. Lisicki, he's guarded by Wimberly. Pete goes over top. Pete drills the jumper.
Well, Gary, at this courtside level, we really notice Lisicki's size. Boy, now we know why he's been going over people. He is tall.
Nobody does it any better than Pete Lisicki as he went left, pulled up easily against Wimberly.
Thomas down inside. Thomas can't get the half hook shot to drop. Lisicki with a rebound. .25 for Whitehall is Giannicola. Slapped out of bounds by Adams.
Let's see if any offensive strategy has changed since that second contest. If Whitehall wants to control the basketball a little bit more with its half-court offense.
Lisicki working against Wimberly. He'll do a lot of that. There's Raisley. He, of course, starting in place of Leschko the last 3 ball games. 35 Cusco. 25 Giannicola. Everybody touching the basketball. Wimberly beats Lisicki to the basketball. Kevin Wimberly.
That was all speed and hustle. Nothing else.
Dan, I said the other night, it's not so easy to do an Allen game anymore because with the shaved heads, they all look pretty similar.
Well, that time Wimberly stood out as he played the passing lane beautifully and beat the Whitehall defender to the ball to lay it up and in for Allen's first 2.
Way outside. Metzoke for 3.
Gary, Whitehall, a very uncharacteristic 1 out of 22 from 3-point range. You know that's going to change because it's 1 out of 1 now.
Dick, you just knew they were going to be a different ball club tonight than they were on Wednesday. That shot's good. Foul is going to be inside.
Okay, it was on the box, Gary. Giannicola probably being instructed they want a total denial, especially off the shot. And he really puts his body on Penn here, and it's going to be the foul after the shot.
It is Giannicola. That means Allen's going to get the basketball. Allen gets the 2-pointer out of Dwayne Adams. It's a 5-4 ball game.
You knew something had to change, Dick, as Ronnie Hassler's club starts with a box and 1 and does not open with that straight-up match defense.
Interesting part is Mr. Tracy called that at the top of our show. Raisley blocked inside by Penn. Who hit it first? It's Allen basketball.
I tell you, Raisley hasn't backed off yet for a sophomore, Gary. He's playing pretty strong in there.
Watch this block by Penn. That looked easy. Raisley a sophomore, Penn a sophomore. They'll have a lot of those battles before their high school career is over. That's drilled by Mason.
So far, Allen not getting itchy with that box. They're pinging around and getting a good jump shot.
6'5" Allen. Trouble is with Allen, you should put a box on everybody. Lisicki gets nothing in the trees.
Surprisingly, the entire offensive output for both teams has been perimeter.
Pete took a shot in the nose there in that sequence. That shot won't go. Rebound, Lisicki firing up the floor to Zoe.
Boy, Pete beat 3 Allen defenders on that play. He only had 2 left. Unfortunately, the double pump did not get rid of the third one as the block was good. And Allen rebounded the ball.
Oh, they're posting Lisicki now.
Make that move a few times, you're going to have some nasal passage problems. Trying to get down inside the Lisicki, guarded by Wimberly. Wimberly picks up a foul.
I don't know if John's going to allow that too often, Gary. Just might front him, thinking that the jumping ability is going to be able to cope with that.
This is an interesting place to put Pete, Dick.
Yes, it is. Well, let's draw the foul. Let's get him on the foul line rather than that one-on-one guarding outside.
Whitehall, the #1 foul shooting team in the league. Allen, by the way, is 11th, next to last in foul shooting, 58%. Look at that move. That won't get anything but a hard ball on the basket. It's going to be Allen basketball. Good heads-up play by Wimberly. There's the shot. There's the play by Wimberly.
Outstanding athleticism by Wimberly, as most offensive ball or defensive ball players, that ball would have been out of bounds.
Thomas inside. He likes to do things there. Fouls on Lisicki. Dick, at the moment, things aren't going well for the
No,
Zets.
they aren't. There's a spin move, and he walks right into Lisicki, and they get Lisicki on a grab. Well, they stay in the box out of bounds.
The box is on Sean Penn. Dick, you might want to explain why they picked Penn.
Well, they figure he might be a little edgy. They figure he might get a little nervous being boxed, and when he does get it, maybe he'll throw some wild ones up there from a distance, and that would get him out of his great rebounding ability.
Well, Wimberly hits threes. They're going to have to get out of the box. 9-5 Allen.
Wimberly having time to make that shot.
Zoke for three.
Boy, he is open. Boy, showing no effects from that right wrist injury either.
Showing no effects from a bad three shooting night on Wednesday. Maybe his wrist was too loose.
Yeah.
That shot doesn't go. Thomas tried to get the rebound. Graisley did. Crowd's into the game.
We can't put that on the microphone.
Boy, every play is contested.
That won't go. Shot by Giannicola. Dwayne Adams. He got crit. Fouls on Zoke. That's first, team's third.
You know, you look up at the board and you say, Zoke, Lisicki, one foul. Nothing really to worry about. But boy, it's awfully early. You don't want those guys getting trouble now.
Allen trying to run the ball up the floor that time, beat the Zephyr defense down the floor, and Adams had an easy lane to the bucket.
2:27 to go, first period. Whitehall gives up 41.6 points a game. Allen gives up 48.7. That's 1 and 2 in the league.
Gary, here's where Allen could win the championship. If they kick some of these fouls in, as you said, second last in the league shooting fouls.
They make 1 out of 2. Pretty good collision there as Matt Zoke comes up with a rebound.
Ooh. That was without pads, Gary.
Doesn't matter to Zoke. Wimberly can't get to the basketball. Graisley drops it back off to Zoke. And Giannicola will stop and get things started all over again. Wimberly's been very aggressive defensively on Lisicki.
Oh, you realize we have the three tallest 6-footers out there. Wimberly, Mason, and Zoke.
Pete's going inside. Thomas did a nice job of picking him up.
Good switch.
Zoke, he's hammered. Foul is on Wimberly.
I hope we get a look at that first move that Matt Zoke puts on here. Watch the quickness of that first step, and then goes in strong with the left hand to draw the foul, Gary.
Oh, Romeli very early in the game. Rest
Romeli,
perhaps on the box.
he comes in for Giannicola. It's 10-8, but Whitehall can tie it here with a couple of foul shots by Zoke. He won't get that first one. That was strong. Whitehall did not shoot very well from the foul line the other night.
That's right. Their woes were not only from the field. I think, what, 7 out of 14, 50% from the line.
For a 70% shooting team, they missed them both. Hard to understand how a guy can be such a great three-point shooter and then step up uncontested and have trouble from the 15-foot line. Wimberly. Mason, good head fake. Did he walk or did he get fouled? Fouls on Zoke.
You know, staying with that contrast in foul shooting, Gary, that girls first half, we were, what, 12 for 12? And here the boys were 1 out of 4 in the first quarter.
Broski in, Wimberly out. They're going to keep fresh people on Lisicki, Dick.
Yeah, that could be Mason now. Look for it to be Mason. Maybe Adams, but I would think Mason. Oh, Penn pushed off, Gary.
Adams, that's nothing. Raisley.
Raisley's really been active for Whitehall, both ends of the floor, coming up with some tough rebounds in this first quarter.
Well, he had a great early semifinal game, too. I guess he had 5 of the first 7 points, and they were scarce.
It is Mason on Lisicki. There's the move by Zoe. Doesn't go. Ball's loose. Thomas comes up with it. Way outside. Mason for 3.
Boy, Broski's a water bug, isn't he? He makes them go.
Delayed transition as Mason had a lot of time, took it, and nailed it.
Broski must have used a dull razor on his head, though. They didn't quite get all of it. Number 35, Chad Cusco, matches the 3.
Shades of the 1992 District 11 final.
13-11 Allen. 3 threes by Whitehall, 2 threes by Allen. Final 22 seconds.
Now that's still box. They're simply matching from it. Looks more like a diamond than anything. Now we got a foul inside. Going against Allen.
I think it's going to be on Adams.
Yep. And it was off the box, too.
No, it's Penn. Sean Penn did the shoving.
Maybe the frustration setting in, Gary.
The real key, of course, is it gives Whitehall time to come down and score and perhaps knock this one up. Watch Lisicki with a little one-on-one move. Zoke for 3. He's got it. At the buzzer, it's 14. Whitehall, 13. Allen. We'll be back.
Does anyone really keep their New Year's resolutions?
Becker Subaru does, and we resolved to give you the best deal around.
At Becker Subaru, you'll save big on the 93 Loyal sedan.
Medical support and on the field and in the gym athletic training services. Located in West Allentown, Allentown Sports Medicine has been caring for Lehigh Valley athletes for over 12 years. Allentown Sports Medicine, superior care with individualized attention. Dan, I'll go to you because you used to shoot a lot. But how does a team shoot so badly just 2 nights ago and so well in the first quarter tonight?
Well, they came out strong. They got their rhythm offensively, Gary. Once you have your rhythm, you have your legs, running the offense to perfection. They have time, and Matt Zoke hit 3 big ones for the Zeps. The thing I liked the most, though, was the active body, Dick, by Raisley on the offensive and defensive end of the board.
Hey, Gary, add one thing to that shooting situation. The other night they're missing against the zone. Hand in the face. Tonight they are getting screens on that man-to-man. And I'll tell you, most of those are defense shots. They're wide open. But you still got to drain it.
Allen shot 5 out of 11. Whitehall 5 for 10. But Whitehall had 4 threes to Allen's 2 threes. And Whitehall using the tray tonight, much like Allen did the first time they played when the Canaries had 10 of them in the ball game. Pete Romelli stays in the ball game. That's Zoke. Zoke's been hot. He has 3 threes for 9 points first quarter. Almost stolen away from Cusco by Broski. Very patient on this possession. Inside Lisicki. He makes it quick. Can't get it to drop. Mason with a hand in his face.
It seems like they definitely want to go inside to Pete tonight.
Adams, no. Dick, I would think Whitehall would be happy with those shots.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. You know, you have one of the premiers, Penn. You know, he's going to that corner and he's boxing. He's not getting anything. How long can he tolerate, you know, the situation of going so often without the ball, being frustrated on offense?
Lisicki tries to set a screen, instead gets it himself and drops the 3.
Boy, that was a quick shot. That was a really quick shot.
5 trays for Whitehall. They're up by 4, their biggest lead of the ball game.
That play was called by Matt Zoke.
Wayne Thomas finally gets an opportunity.
The first 10 minutes, Gary, or 9.5, Allen has lived with that 3. They better be looking for Thomas a little bit.
Whitehall has lived with it too, but they've put it in. 17-15, Zephyrs. Pete with Mason. Quick pull-up jumper. Oh, my!
Again, so quick and so big enough to go over the defense. A little bit different with Wimberly not in there and Mason in.
Nice move by Brodsky.
Starting to pattern that one a little bit.
Dick, the baskets are coming a little quick here.
Can't even describe them.
Yeah. Down the lane. Won't go. Rebound, Adam. Foul, Raisley.
Looked like a sweep. But getting back to Lysicki's shot, so smooth going to his left. Mason right in his face. It didn't matter. He just leaped over him and nails a 15-footer.
Brodsky, I think, lost the contact lens.
He lost it on the shot. He lost it down there. He was really feeling for it when he came out.
2017, we've got a little break. We'll be right back.
Why get champion spark plugs from Circle S Auto Parts? Imagine you're on a dark and lonely road in a blizzard and your car won't start. Then the dam breaks. Help is at your local Circle S, where right now you can get Champion Copper Plus spark plugs at a special price for a limited time.
I'll just spend winter in a warm place.
You're in a desert,
Oh.
miles from water.
Okay, I'll buy Champion.
Champion Copper Plus from Circle S Auto Parts.
For over 39 years, the Harhart family has operated a one-stop service station for all your automotive needs, from repair and inspection to car washing. This fall and winter, let Harhart's fill your home fuel needs, too. Harhart's not only offers prompt service and competitive prices, but also 24-hour emergency service and computerized automatic delivery. For experience, courteous service, and expertise, call Harhart's Fuel Oil Service today.
Has a nice ring to it. Son, we're going to a ball game.
Yeah, give me the whole thing. I'll take the whole package, okay? Set me up.
Hello, I'm Jerry Seifert, your county executive. Do you want to know what's happening to your tax dollars? Tune in every third Tuesday at 7 p.m. to watch County Line on Twin County Cable TV 4. See you then.
You're viewing Twin County Cable 4, your choice for community programming in the Lehigh Valley.
You see Brodsky, lens back in eye, ready to go. Sean Penn, he's been quiet. That's going to be a backcourt violation. No, it's not, because it's never touched, out of bounds. Whitehall ball. Sean is a little frustrated.
And I think that was one of the big ideas, Gary. Now if they can frustrate him on defense as well, maybe get a couple cheap fouls.
So can Lysicki play a 2-on-2 game.
Wimberly getting set to come back in the lineup.
Zoke. It's three. Matt Zoke for 4 of them.
He had time again. Sean Penn was a few steps behind him as he nails his 4th three-pointer of the night, Gary.
Down inside Thomas. That's tough. Thomas this time doesn't get it. We have what? There's a foul. It's on Whitehall. It's on Cusco. Ron Hassler not pleased with that call.
That's a 6th personal. You're talking 1-1 on the very next shot for Allen. Pin out, Gary. See if the defense changes. They just might be boxing someone else.
Adams, Mason. Mason baseline. Thomas, you almost have to give him that one. Wayne there is automatic.
Lisicky makes it look so easy off the dribble, and Thomas comes back and makes it look so easy in the paint.
Ooh, Allen's zone.
23-19, Allen in his zone for the first time tonight.
Boy, that may be tough the way the Zips have been shooting.
Heat. They're unconscious. Unconscious. 8 threes, and we have 4 minutes to go in the first half.
Now it's Cusco boxing Thomas, Gary.
Broski, what do we have? Fouls on Whitehall. It's on Cusco. His second, team 7. See if we can see the foul.
It hasn't been a frontal.
There's the call against Cusco on Thomas.
I think the Whitehall reasoning here, Gary, is take a scorer out of the game. Any scorer. Really doesn't matter who, and make them work a 4-man offense.
Well, I said you could box anybody for Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Thomas at the line. No.
Laid off.
Let's see if they stay zoned, Dick. Pete Lisicky saw a 2-3. Did his eyes light up?
We shot the ball right next to John Donmoyer.
Well, I'll tell you, that's tough to play a straight zone.
I'm not sure why he's on the point. He should be on the wing.
He'll move over. They'll bring Cusco up. Zoe tried to drop it to Raisley. Broski there to stop that from happening. What a pass by Broski. Oh, wow. Mason with a bucket.
Hard to keep him out of the lineup.
Excellent ball control by Broski as he threaded the needle. Almost had it stolen twice. Once by Lisicky and once by Zoe.
Allen would love this to be a 7-on-7 game. With some of the people, Dick, they have to sit on the bench.
Yes. Tell you, that was interesting there, Gary. Could have been a miss, and you get the foul, so he really gets a second opportunity here.
Chris Mason hitting the elbow of Pete Lisicky. Pete will go to the line and shoot 2. Whitehall up by 5, and they've done it from the 3-point circle. What's the matter? We've got a problem at the scorer's table.
He wants 3 instead of 2, Gary. That's what he wants.
He might be right. Maybe we can get another look at it on our replay. We're looking for it. We're going to look at the foul shot, then we'll look at the shot. If you shoot a 3 and you're fouled, you get 3 foul shots. Well, let's look. I think Ronnie might have been right. Pete makes them both.
Geez, I heard him hit the rim that time. That must be wrong. Everything else has been swish.
Well, that wasn't a 3-pointer, Dick. That was just for 1. Boy, Broski thinks about it every time, too. Lisicky almost takes it from Mason. Whitehall has to be tentative about fouling.
Especially Matt Zoke, he has 2.
Broski, he wanted it about 4 passes ago.
Wayne Adams could give the Canaries a lift here. He is, you know, he has that long rainbow which can be extended beyond the match. And that's what they're doing now. They're matching out of the box.
Hassan in, Dwayne out.
2 point guards in there.
Mason wanted it sooner. Mason, that's his kind of basketball. Wimberly loses it.
That's a pretty good John Dunmore idea right there. Start the drives now. You have Whitehall in the 1-on-1. Let's see if we can take advantage of it.
Allen's starting to lose its composure a little bit offensively against this matchbox and one.
When you keep switching the person you're guarding, it disrupts the offense.
Oh, my.
That one was quite a distance, but they're going to call a foul on DeJesus. And this is a three-shot foul.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, 2 bonuses here for Lisicky. He's missed. You know, and I really don't think, I think he would have missed, Gary, without the foul.
Watch DeJesus think he's going to give a little jab in the stomach. Kind of play you make on the playground. There it was.
Boy, that's 5 times you put him on the line after 2 missed shots.
Lisicky will be going for his 14th, 15th, 16th point. Pete is about the 4th best foul shooter in the league, I believe.
I bet you have him in the book already, Gary.
Lisicky really feeling confident tonight against Mason, more so than in those 2 previous contests. And basically, Gary, he's doing it with a quick move, 1 dribble to his left, and a shot.
Wasn't it Penn who was on Lisicky in the initial game?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
In fact,